Hi everyone, welcome back. I've been really looking forward to filming today's video because I'll be following Billie Eilish's makeup routine that she does for her concerts. I saw the video over the holidays and I saved it right away to recreate it. I'm excited for a number of reasons. First off, she uses a lot of products that I have loved for years or for a long time. And I also really like how she does her makeup herself. I feel like I'm used to seeing like a whole glam squad and such. And the makeup is quite light and natural, especially for stage makeup, which stood out to me even more. So let's get into today's video. It's so windy today. Patio furniture and cushions are like flying everywhere. I had to go save my patio cover. And because I'm on a higher floor, when that wind hit me, I had to like grab onto the windows. I was like, crazy. It's the kind of wind that hits you and you like can't breathe. Hate it. Staying inside all day and playing with makeup. So she posted this tutorial on TikTok and the first thing she tackles is her eyeliner. And the first time I watched this, I thought it was the Maybelline Smokey pencil, but it's actually just the Maybelline TattooStudio pencil, which I also really love. I just prefer the Smokey ones because they're a little bit more malleable, like you can manipulate them a little easier, but both are great. I actually tried to pick this up when I went to my drugstore today, but the brown was sold out. It was just the gray and the black. Have a feeling because of this video. But I'll be subbing for something super similar. I don't have every single product she used, so I'll be subbing the very few things that I don't have. And I encourage you to do the same because a lot of these products are very easy to sub with what you potentially already have. So the first thing she does is she actually dries her waterline with a Q-tip. This is something I learned in makeup school, but I kind of like erased it. I forgot about this technique. So I kind of dry mine one section at a time, and she tight lines all the way around, including the inner portion here. Sorry, this looks very not cute. And I watched The Substance again last night and I'm just picturing the eye part. Ew! Even though I am so scared of the human body, love that movie. Now that this portion is dry, I'm going to add a second layer just so it's nice and opaque. Now she extends her liner and it's almost like a reverse liner, just slightly. It goes on top just a touch, but I really like that kind of shape. So I'm going to try to make my liner not too thick. I'm trying to not do what I usually do here. It's kind of similar to my normal routine, just a little bit more sultry. So she just extends it flat out like this. And I'm going to stop right there. With a liner brush, I'm going to start dragging just to connect it to my upper lash line a touch. I'm just pulling that pigment inward just to smooth it out without smoking it out too much. Just like so. And because I have super oily eyelids, I'm just going to put a touch of my eye primer right here just so that my mascara doesn't transfer later. Same with the liner. Then she goes in with my favorite neutral palette ever, which is the Makeup by Mario, the Master Mattes Neutrals. And she goes in with this nice dark brown right here. I'm taking this Glisten number 3 brush, which is a really nice flat detail brush, like so. Oops, oops, oops. Too excited. And she goes over everything here to slightly even it up. And I believe she also like extends the inner corner just slightly so it's not so round. It comes to a tiny little point. So with this tiny Smith Cosmetics brush, this is a 203, I'm just taking some of that shadow and I'm just creating a soft point, just very slight. At this point, she sharpens things up with a little bit of micellar water and some Q-tips. I have this little thing from Half Magic Beauty. It's the Flick Eraser. I actually love this thing. And it's just easy to clean things up nice and quick. Next up, she takes some concealer. She uses the NARS Creamy Concealer. I actually don't have that one. I'm going to sub it for just my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer Serum. and she just kind of corrects what she sees. And I'm just going to kind of put a little bit where I have some redness, kind of around my nose. And she doesn't use anything under her eyes, but I have some redness right here that kind of, I feel like, muddles up the eyeliner. So I'm just going to put a little there as well as right here, because that wind kept me up all night. Something I found interesting too, she doesn't really use any contour or bronzer at all for this look. I went for this concealer because it's quite sheer but impactful, so it doesn't look like I'll be like beige camo, you know? I won't have like a fully covered spot and then like nothing over here. It just flows better. Just going to detail right here to correct this redness. Next, she goes in with this Color Stay Semi-Permanent Brow Ink for freckles. I don't have that. I'm just going to sub it for my freckles. And she put up a little cute reference photo of her when she was a kid, when she had like a ton of freckles. I always try my hardest not to like space them perfectly. It can be a little bit of a challenge. When I do freckles, I like to concentrate them right here because that's where my mom naturally gets freckles. Same with my brother in the summertime. So taking that as my reference. I did not get the freckle gene. Uh-oh, my lip. Oh, next she goes in with one of the Milk Makeup jelly blushes. So I picked the three that I thought that this one could be. It's a pink one. I have a feeling it's definitely not this one. It's too berry. It's one of these, and I think it's this one, which is the shade Burst. And she takes a little brush. I'm going to use this one. This is a Moda complexion brush, and I'm going to pick up some like this. I'm surprised she goes in with this after freckles. I feel like it might displace them a bit, but that's okay. And she focuses it right in the center, right here, right underneath of her eye. Using this cheek stain makes so much sense with like all the sweating and such. I actually use these quite a bit, especially when I go to the gym. Because sometimes I just need a little bit of blush to make me feel motivated, and it helps all the time to add a little bit of life. Now for highlight, she uses the Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm, and I have the shade Cava. I'm pretty sure that's the shade she uses. And she goes on the cheekbones. This is one of the Balm highlights I actually really enjoy. It has a gorgeous soft pearly finish with like not super tacky, glossy, goopy texture. It's very light. For brows, she uses the Merit Volumizing Pomade. I have the shade Dark Brown. She goes in with this all over, and then she follows up using the Got to Be Glued brow gel. I don't have that. I do have hair gel though. Maybe I should use that. Maybe I will. I'll go get it. She has really nice, thick, filled-in brows. I don't. I am missing my arch here. So I'm just going to take a tiny brush, an angled brush, with some of this pomade, just so I can kind of fill in these super sparse areas. This is actually nice. I should use this product more. I like how it defined my hairs, and it's adhering to my skin underneath my brows really well. And now I'm going to go get my hair gel. I have this one from Fenty Beauty. It's the Controlling Type Hair Thickening Edge Control Gel. So I'm just going to take the brush and I'm just gonna dig in there. I use this product when I go for like a slicked back look, and it's a really good hair gel, but I don't know if it's gonna be good for my brows. We'll see. And I'm just going to throw that in there. It's mascara time. She gives her lashes a good curl. It looks like she pinched herself really good in this video. I'm not going to recreate that, hopefully. And she uses the Merit mascara. I don't have that one. I'm just going to use my Clio Kill Lash. Not this one, that's pretty volumizing. I'm using this one, the Volume Curling, which mostly like coats the lashes in a nice way. She doesn't like super go in with a lot of mascara. It's very eyeliner focused. Just going to comb all of them out for a more like tinted look instead of a mascara look here. This is a little comb from Velour. It's awesome. I use it every day. Okay, I need to use a little bit of powder. My skin is quite a bit more shiny than hers is. So I'm just going to take a touch of my Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. I believe she uses the Laura Mercier powder. I don't have that one on hand. Now this is what got me the most excited. She uses a Sachu lip stain and then one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I'm just wiping away my lip balm. I thought she went in with the shade Cinnamon. It looks a lot darker to my eye, but the brand and everyone online has been saying it's the shade Nude 01, which doesn't translate as much on me as it does on her. I think that's because my natural lips are a little bit more pigmented than hers naturally are. So I actually think it is nude. Okay, I'm going to let this sink in and set and stain. So in the meantime, please enjoy the kitten intermission. Okay, I think these have had a good time to set in. Ooh, tickled. And then she layers over one of my favorite lip liners, which is the Tower 28 one liner in the shade Work of Art. And I'm really going to blend that in with my finger here. I really want the center of my lips to appear lighter like hers do for a more accurate lip combo. I'm going to take a little touch of MAC Flesh Pot just to kind of knock out the red of my lip. Just so slightly. And to me, it kind of looked like she went over with a little layer of powder on the lip. So I'm going to do that with my little powder puff here with some of the Huda Beauty powder. I'm sure to really lock all that stuff in and to cut any of the shine. And I thought about why she didn't like use any other lip products in the center. I think it's because when she sings really close to her mic. So I'm sure the lipstick or whatever would transfer right onto the mic. I was like, that makes sense. And with that, the look is complete. I love how the base and everything feels very fresh and cutesy, but the eyes are so nice and sultry. It really grabs the attention. And I mean, like, she has the most beautiful light blue eyes ever. So why not highlight them as much as possible? I really like her routine. And honestly, I could see myself incorporating a lot of her techniques for every day. Like, the base is just so cute. And that's going to wrap up today's video. If you'd like to see me recreate another celebrity's makeup, please let me know whose, because this was way too fun. I will have everything I used listed and linked in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!